Yeah. Whoops. We live, baby.
George has some new tunes here.
We got some snitching tunes up in here. Huh?
Georgia, man, who's this nigga? Tell me.
Pop these niggas like a willy nigga. You a silly nigga in the hole with the.
Yes, sir. Yo, I can't believe this is happening right now. I swear to God, we are living in a movie right now. Everything that's going on in the world is real life, but it feels like it's Netflix or like HBO or something. I really don't know where to go with this, but it's crazy, man. I don't even want to finish that
Bro,
because
it's all a simulation.
we don't affiliate with snitches, but I figure just as a troll move, you know, since he is a troll himself and he's out here trolling. It is 2 G's in the pod, baby.
2 G's up, hold the spot down.
Oh, you got that Lloyd.
2 G's up.
Woo! Yeah, baby, I got a new drop for your ass, man.
like
No more Hulk Hogan, no more Booker T. It's just straight up.
2 G's up, hold the spot down.
How you feel about that? You like that?
Yeah, that's good.
I caught George off guard with that one.
But, big but, I would end it as soon as he says 2 G's up, cut right there.
2 G's up.
But let's go with the OG. Yes, sir.
It's only fitting that you have a Lloyd Banks drop because it's all about the G unit.
It's the whole G unit in this bitch. Straight up, man. I'm surprised Tekashi hasn't snitched on a Lloyd Banks or a 50 Kanan power in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Explain it up, George.
I don't have to explain it. The whole motherfucking world.
Come on, man. Let's get in this.
Yo,
shit
first
right
of
now.
all,
explain it for all the listeners that have no idea, man.
Yo, before we get into that, nah, man, no. We gotta pump some shit, cause we got what? Oh, you know what? I played the wrong song. We're supposed to be rock the mic, cause your boy dropped the mic.
Change that freeway joint. Change it.
No. Fuck that. We're not changing it because this is one of my all-time favorite freeway songs. But what Tekashi does is always wrong, bro. Everything this guy's ever done has been wrong. From trolling to attacking to racketeering.
Tell us.
And now, last but not least, snitching.
Tell us for all of the motherfuckers out there that have no idea.
All right. So Tekashi 6ix9ine, a.k.a. Danny Hernandez, is currently on trial.
The Gummo rapper.
The boy who sings, got the blicky with the sticky, eat it bit easy. So he's on trial now, a year after he got taken down and everything, and he is just going all the way out right now. He's going down and he's taking everybody with him. I swear to God.
All the motherfuckers with him.
So he is name dropping the randomest names right now. Trippie Redd, for example, he was a dude who was affiliated with Tekashi, and if you George, Mister, I'm stuck in 2010. Don't know who Trippie Redd is.
I have no idea. Who
Trippie Redd is from the land, by the way. He's from.
But I'm gonna tell just by his name, man. This guy's a blood for sure.
What?
For sure, he's a blood.
Actually, George, as soon as I said Trippie Redd, he was who?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, he's
Mike Jones.
cousin.
Alright.
No, he's not his cousin. He's not Mike Jones' cousin. Mike Jones, if you're listening to this, bro, with your grills and everything, I am not gonna incriminate you. I don't want to affiliate you with anything that's to do with Tekashi because you're a legend. But anyways, Trippie Redd had a song called Pulls 1469 2 years ago with Tekashi 6ix9ine. They both were had that collab together, music video and everything. Those two were cool for like a quick minute. Those two were like the new age Young Jeezy and Gucci Mane.
Oh, okay.
You remember that song, So Icy?
Yep.
So I say they had a similar situation, except I don't think there was any death involved. The opening song we played, Gummo, he actually said it in court, said that song was actually a diss song that was aimed towards Trippie Redd because of all the jealousy that was involved because the guy was popping.
What was up with that beef, bro? What was up with that? What the fuck's going on?
Well, the only thing that like my memory goes as far as
explain it, because I'm still stuck in 04. You know, you gotta help me out.
Yes, yeah, you're still listening to Tipsy and shit. Yeah, everybody in the club. Yo, you were that one. You're the voice, right? The little whisper. Everybody in the club. Yeah. So. Yo, so George, let me get back into the story. So Tekashi had a song with the dude, okay? And then because the jealousy escalated, I don't know why you would be jealous of a dude. You both make the same kind of music in a way. So Trippie went out of his way one day to go online and state that Trippie Redd is a pedophile and he messes with young girls. And that eventually escalated because eventually there were like files, there were like
Them
reports.
some fighting words, bro.
Was that?
That's some fighting words right there, man. If you tell that about somebody.
Yeah, he went all out with that. Like he
He's
went.
pulling a Vasquez on the Pirates there.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yo, is that that story about that picture or whatever?
Yeah.
Yo, fam, we got way too many stories going on with rappers and celebrities and just celebrities.
And kids, unfortunately.
Yeah, like yeah.
Fucking assholes. Get your heads out of the gutter, man.
Yeah, R. Kelly, get the fuck out of here, son.
Fucking 13 years old.
So anyways, so Tekashi already has a lot of bullshit going on in his life, and now he's basically in trial because of all the fuck shit that he did, right? Like outside of the whole thing with girls and all that, and him being like a sex offender, all that. He starts snitching on his whole crew, the 9 Trey gang or whatever the fuck they're called, with Shadi and them. Yo, the whole thing is on Twitter, by the way. Literally, there's one of the dudes that was in court, and he was tweeting it all out on his computer as everything was happening. And he would basically, it was like, you know, you have that one person on the fax machine typing, or the typewriter faxing typing everything. That's what was happening, except now in the digital era, everything is being tweeted out. So all of this was being tweeted out. He ratted on Trippie Redd, saying that he's part of a blood gang. He ratted on Cardi B and Jim Jones. He referred to Jim Jones as a retired rapper. What the fuck are you talking about? No lie.
You know this.
Ballin'! In this case, snitching. So he called them out too. And yeah, man, like basically he's just pointing at everybody right now. He's pointing the finger at everybody. Eventually he's gonna point the finger at Pikachu. He's gonna point it out at Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
So, bro, just 1 second, man. Let me
Make sure you don't point it
right
at you.
there.
Make sure you don't point it at you.
Hold on, man. Let me pause you right there, bro. Tell me, like, why the fuck would Tekashi go and snitch in a public courtroom with all these random motherfuckers there? I feel like there's some bullshit to this story.
Haven't you gotten the memo yet? Everything going on in life has a lot of bullshit behind the scenes involved with
I feel like there's just some angry motherfuckers at this guy, and they are trying to get more enemies, man. Why would the guy, man, if you're gonna snitch, if you're gonna tell the DA about gang activity and all this shit, it's gonna be done behind closed doors, man. Why would you do it in a public courtroom?
Because the guy made a deal with the feds. They had him in witness protection all this time, and he made a deal with them so that once this is done with, this whole court case, that they'll have him released like as early as like 2020, like next year.
Bro,
early
I get
next
that.
year too.
I get that, but I highly doubt the guy is gonna start like to name names like that in front of a fucking public courtroom with motherfuckers on Twitter live streaming that shit.
Act stupid, I'll pop the trunk.
Yeah, man, that's some stupid shit. I don't know why he would do that.
Because he's a dummy, boy. George, are you a snitch? George, you have a wire on you?
Yeah, I ain't snitching to nobody, bro.
George, like, to what extent, since you're so anti-snitching and everything, you're like part of the game, Stop Snitching, Stop Lying DVD. Remember that shit?
Show you where the blood.
Tell me you watched that though back then.
Of course.
When he went to Connecticut and he
It
looked
was
for
so
50.
choppy. It was so choppy.
It was the great
video.
Yeah, it was the greatest 420 or rather 240p.
It was like a 280p
quality.
fucking.
Yeah, definitely 240. This was when like YouTube didn't even have like HD yet. But like, how far do you have to go for you to eventually like just give and be like, nah, like, you know, the people who be like, I'll never snitch, but like in his case, do you think like it's cool?
All of you motherfuckers out there, if you're facing 30 years to life in prison, for sure you definitely snitching. Any motherfucker out
including
there.
yourself?
Any of us. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you gonna sit in jail for 30 years or until you're dead? And imagine you have a family and shit, man. This guy has a kid, man. Listen, I don't snitch. I don't give a shit about it. I don't give a shit about any of that gang life. But I'm telling you right now, man, a lot of gang members, almost any gang member, if they're facing that much time, they're not gonna just sit there and take it, bro. I'm telling you, not you, not me, not the gang members, nobody.
Well, the thing is that
Real talk.
that kid, I mean, he's been around for a minute, but like to the public eye, once the fame started to kick in, we've only known him for like 2 years now. I discovered Gummo when it just came out because it was all over the YouTube recommended and all that, and it was getting mad views, so it went viral.
Billions, man. Fuck.
No, not billions. No. He's not at that point. Like
No, but if you add up like all of his shit all together,
yeah, you could do all that.
bro, this
but
guy's
like,
a Billy viewer, man.
yeah,
100%.
yo, you did a pun without even knowing. He has a fucking song called
Billy.
Billy.
I know. Come on.
Wait, so you're not stuck in 2010. You're not stuck in 04.
Bro, I dabble here and there, man. You know how I do.
You know how we do. Look at this guy trying to sound like Montel Jordan. This is how we do it.
No, I'm trying to sound like the game right now.
Okay.
Well, anyways, his reign to the top went down so fucking fast. Like, that shit went straight like a 90-degree like angle all the way down the fucking hill. It's crazy. Like, I've never seen someone rise so fast into the rap game. And he knew what he... Like, people are saying that this guy's a smart dude. If he's so fucking smart...
He is not smart at all.
Why are you in this predicament right now?
He is not smart whatsoever.
Like,
he is very lucky.
See, the thing is, he knew how to play the social media game, but the thing is, he OD'd on that shit. He exaggerated. He abused it. Like, the guy was out here basically snitching on him fucking self and incriminating himself with every piece of video he would ever release on Instagram.
Dude, the guy is not smart whatsoever. Why on earth, if you're so successful on your own, why do you feel the need to even join a gang in the first place and buy in, man? All of these motherfuckers, they don't give a shit about that. They're kids, bro. All of your viewers are kids.
Well,
They don't care if you're a hard-ass motherfucker or not in a gang, man. Come on. He is not smart at all. And the guy tried so hard to be a gangster. He was doing gang member motherfucking shit. He was going around. He was getting like blasted or attacked by gunfire at a fucking music video. And he's driving around. He's threatening people live on fucking YouTube. Come on, man. He's an idiot. He's not smart, man. He actually made it big because he gamed the YouTube system very well. He should have stayed on that mountain. Don't go like mountain hopping, man. Don't do that shit. Just capitalize on your own mountain. Be the king of your own hill. Don't worry about what other motherfuckers are doing, man. Even if they approach you and say, hey, if you need security, blah, 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 be smarter than that. That's why it pays to have 2 or 3 good people who are smart around you, backing you up and helping you make the right choices, man, when you're young, when you're that young and that rich.
bro, these dudes literally met him and his whole squad that he tried to put down since they all kidnapped him and everything. The fact that you're kidnapping your own guy, like that to me is not an actual crew. These people, he met them literally 2 years ago. Like, this is still like a new friendship. Like, that shit was not even like since day one, you know, like the whole, yo, that's my A1 since day one type shit. That wasn't the case for Tekashi and his guys. Like, those guys all met each other the year that he got popular. So, like, there's no loyalty in that shit. And before we dive any deeper, man, just a FYI, it's episode 34 in this bitch. I am George, along with the homie
Jeezy.
Oh, so you're Jeezy now? You're not Judge?
Judge.
Judge, Mr. Judge. Yo, George, man, you're out here cutting like a motherfucker, man. You're getting so slim on here that, like, eventually you're going to end up being as slim as my fucking index finger. How many pounds you down now, bro? Like, how much weight you down?
I'm currently on my 6th week right now. I'm down like 20 pounds essentially, bro.
Fab, how do you even, like, maintain? Yo, that's a routine that you're doing. Yo, how do you, like, is it a mental thing for you to get to that point to 6 weeks? Because 6 weeks working out and eating a certain way and drinking a certain way, how do you do it?
So I take, bro, just like anything I ever achieved in my life, becoming a pharmacist, doing 18-hour days in school, not giving a fuck. I actually shut my brain off. Because and honestly, man, this is like a real talk session right now.
Yes, sir.
If you're too mental, if you're thinking about shit too much, if you allow your brain to play its own tricks on yourself, I'm telling you, that is a recipe for psyching your own ass out of it. The whole goal, anytime I do shit, George, no lie, I shut the brain off and I just do it. I'm telling you right now, in terms of this diet plan, and anyone that's interested to also go on this, it's amazing. Best $300 I ever spent. It's called veganfitness.com.
Yeah.
It's by like a world famous IFBB pro bodybuilder, Nimai Delgado, and his girl Bianca Taylor, who have both been vegans for life. I'll tell you something, man. I was talking to my brother because his partner's like a brother was doing it, and they told me after his 8-week plan, he got in such good shape, and I said, you know what, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna do it. I could have taken that information, I could have fucking turned my brain all the way up, analyzed it, thought about it, like mulled it over.
Yeah.
You know, for days. No, during the same conversation, no lie, during that conversation with me, my brother, and his husband, straight up, I grabbed my phone and I signed up right then and there, bro. I paid the 3 bills, the best 3 bills I ever spent.
Word.
And I just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. It said, okay, George, you know what, man? Welcome to the plan. It's Wednesday. Bro, the plan is starting on Monday. Get your shit together. Over here is a grocery list. Over here are your meals. Boom, let's go. And I've been rocking it, man. Even I've been sick for 2 weeks. And bro, that's a whole other can of whoop ass I'm gonna open up on some daycare shit.
A whole other Hadouken you're gonna drop to the illness.
Bro, that's my Hadouken session of the week right there.
Yo, George got mad shit to get off his chest. We're definitely gonna have a heavy get off your chest session tonight. But
I'm telling you,
like
that, man, you just gotta turn the brain off, man. Even days in school, I would spend, George, no lie, I would study from like 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday to like 4 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, bro. I would just sit in the library and grind. I wouldn't even think, bro. Just fucking grinding out the books, man. You just gotta turn your brain off sometimes.
Walls just staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger.
That's it.
My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight.
Yeah. And of course, instead of having a finger on a trigger, bro, I had a finger on the pencil. Bro, I had the paper to the pen.
Oh shit.
No. Bro, honestly, there were a lot of nights where I was not a
fun guy.
Man, I would miss like birthdays of the homies. I would miss a lot of shit, bro, because I had to sit in that library and I didn't overthink it, George. I did not.
Because birthdays was the worst days.
But now I'm sipping champagne when I'm thirsty, and it paid off.
But it's vegan champagne, right?
It's bro, fucking.
It's called whatever that brown shit is.
Bro, this ain't brown. This is pink, man. This is like watermelon, a whole banana, a little bit of water, and protein scoops, bro. That's what I'm talking about. The tastiest smoothie out there.
Fam, I can't tell if what's browner, that or Trudeau's face.
Well, that's a good fucking transition, bro. Let's
You
rock
fuck
that.
You fuck with that shit.
I like that.
Wait, so you like the idea of him brown facing himself?
To tell you the truth, bro, I don't give a fuck about that.
Damn.
I don't give a fuck about whatever people do in their personal life or before they got to a certain point. I'm not going to hold that against anybody. We all did fucked up shit, okay? It's not saying anything that guy did was right.
Yeah.
But why didn't they talk about this during his first term, during his first election? Man, all of this is fucking bullshit. Man, so many people put so much emphasis on all the shit that happens to athletes and politicians and all that stuff. And look, by all means, there's some shit that happens that is very like serious, like rape, pedophilia, like Vasquez, a pitcher on the Pittsburgh Pirates and the MLB.
Shit, that's 2 mentions. You really hate that guy.
All of these, well, man, it's kids, bro. It's he was a 13-year-old kid that he seduced, right?
God damn, yeah.
So, but anyways, bro, I'm telling you right now, like, if it's a costume at a party that you wore or an affair you had, things that are not really that important, I could give a fuck less, man. I care about how that person is functioning in their job. Is it benefiting the society around them? Is it benefiting me, my family, the people around me? Those are the things that I care about, man. I'm telling you, people put so much emphasis on this shit. It's ridiculous, bro.
Ridiculous. Your wife actually said it really well earlier. She said, yo, we're 2019, and that's because we're in that time right now, this year.
Of the way.
Yeah, exactly how she said it like that. Where everybody wants to pinpoint everything and everybody wants to be sensitive about every fucking thing. And that's why I keep telling you, I know you told me to go watch Spy or whatever that show is, but you gotta do me one solid right back and go watch that latest Chappelle Sticks and Stones, because
I will, man, because a lot of people have been talking about it lately.
Yo, this shit
like Andrew Schultz, Charlemagne the God on their pod. Everyone's talking about that.
Yo, you mentioned Schultz, bro. Yo, Schultz is turning into a fucking YouTube legend, this guy. I used to think he was corny and lame, you know.
Best clips around, man. And I'm telling you right now, he's very fucking intelligent. If you listen to him on his pods, if you listen to him on The Brilliant Idiots, I don't always agree, you know, like in terms of his takes.
You don't have to, no.
But the guy is researched, man. And I can tell just in doing his actual like stage work, because you got to think about concepts and pop culture and stuff. He thinks thoroughly about topics, because when he breaks shit down, like explaining on a deeper level the reason that a lot of Americans, they like agree with Trump, or explaining why he he truly doesn't think that it's a sustainable thing that people eat all of this meat that are eating, even though this guy is against vegans. He had a good point on his podcast that was posted today, or actually yesterday, about how at the rate that people are eating meat, it's not gonna be a sustainable thing. And it was fucking deep what he was saying, man. It's a straight up, man, this guy thinks about that shit.
I'm gonna cut this part out, but just I cut no like no. I want to make sure the levels stay the same, so just keep the mic nice.
Far?
No. Keep it them like just
Okay,
look,
yeah.
like these are good levels like that.
Okay,
you know what I
good.
mean?
Yeah.
Because when I see it low like this, and I'm like,
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So, but I don't even listen to that podcast. Like,
It's great, you got it.
and I don't want to be out here promoting other people's podcasts, because we're trying to promote our own shit. 2 G's in a pod, episode 34. It's your boy,
34, bro. You know who that is?
Shaquille O'Neal.
In the corner.
Oh man, get the fuck out of
Bang!
here! No, oh my bad, because
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
technically, Shaq did start off as a 32. I will admit that, but his greatest years were when he rocked that 34. So when I think 34, I'm thinking of Shaquille O'Neal, the big cactus, the great Aristotle. Yo, he really is actually out here. Yo, are you just gonna wear a jersey for every episode? I think you got enough jerseys that could like at least cover the next like 100 episodes.
Probably.
Wait, yeah, you got some triple digit episodes jerseys too.
Your eyes get acidic. Wait a minute.
George always with his one-liners. Goddamn, man. So, what were we just talking about? We're talking about episode 34 and Andrew Schultz and how, we don't want to promote other people.
But it's a good pod, man.
Because here's the thing. You're listening to the pod, but I'm because, my recommended fields on YouTube is crazy right now. It's always going left and right. And recently, I've been getting quite a bit of Andrew Schultz's YouTube page of him doing his stand-ups. And that's where that's the material that I watch from him. I don't want to check for his podcast because whatever, I don't need to hear his.
Bro, the dude is just as funny on the pods though, straight up.
That's fine, but it's cool when you see him on stage and he gives you fresh material, and especially when he interacts with the crowd and he just roasts the fuck out of whoever.
Oh man,
yo, if you're at the front row of an Andrew Schultz show, you're
over.
For it.
Oh, you're over.
Yeah, you're asking.
Man,
for
did
it.
you hear about the death threats this guy got after his show in Toronto?
No, I didn't.
Bro,
Toronto?
so after his Toronto show in July, he got some serious death threats from a Somali guy because he was like cracking a joke about the foreheads of like a Somali women and how in Africa how they like mutilate them in terms of their vaginas and stuff, which is actually the truth. And
so he's telling truth. He's spitting facts.
And it was all part of his joke. And then he got the grimiest, most fucking heinous, like a death threat ever. You pork pig, like white piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to burn your whole family. And you, if I see you, I'm going to cut out your heart, you pig fucker. You white piece of shit. Man, he like read the whole threat on his pod. It was ridiculous, man.
And luckily enough, nothing happened, right?
No.
Was this recent though? Like,
yeah, this was this past July, man. It was a few months back. But straight up, if you're a guy as big as Andrew Schultz, bro, the last thing you care about is a fucking death threat, man. Straight up. And I'm sure all of these people, bro, they get them all the time, right? So.
I think, death threats have been, especially in the social media era, have been happening for a minute now. Yo, honestly, this whole decade, if I had to sum up this whole entire decade, it's the social media decade. Like, it's been the social media era.
It is.
Like,
I can't wait for it to crash, George.
Facebook has been like all about people making these like hateful. Like, I haven't even been on Facebook to see what people are saying about Trudeau's latest scandals and his like old controversies that happened years ago. So if you go back to him real quick. Let's just shift it back towards him. You know what? I'm when the way you and your wife put it, and even your boy Adam, when we were talking about this off air, you guys kind of you said it in a very logical way, and like the way you guys put it, I get your point. I see what you guys are saying, because prior to that, I go on Twitter and then I see Justin Trudeau is trending. For what reason, I didn't know until I saw the pictures, and then all of a sudden the whole world right now is snapping. Even your boy, Singh is upset with him. And you were just talking about him on a couple episodes ago, how you had his back because people, that one guy who's trying to roast him for the turban on his head and the beard and everything.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, this guy, he's only like roasting like Trudeau right now because they're in a race against each other, man. I'm sure if he saw the picture in any other context, he'd just be like, fuck it, whatever. Yeah,
I've been there, done that. Like, I've been through worse.
That's for sure. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. So, yo, fam, like, at the end of the day, if we all could just be carefree, why can't we just all be carefree, George? Why can't we all just be carefree? Why do we have to give a fuck about these things? Why do we have to care about, I don't know, like, unless if it's really violent type of shit going on, or like the stuff that we were mentioning with the athletes, that one picture with the kids, things like that is not cool. Like, I'm not cool with that. Like,
It's terrible.
That goes unsaid. Like, why do I have to explain myself saying like that's not cool? Are you fucking dumb? Like, leave the kids alone. Are you fucking dumb?
Straight up.
Leave the kids alone, and like, stop tripping over a dude who decided to color his face. Like, Drake did that shit. He fucking did that blackface ad years ago, and then Pusha T rehashes that shit 10 years later just to shit on him on the whatever. And guess what? Nobody's attacking him. Why we gotta attack the prime minister? Why? Is it because he's a bigger figure than Drake? Yo, I think Drake is a bigger figure than Trudeau in our own country. Do you agree with that?
100%. Ask anyone around the world who the Prime Minister of Canada is. I doubt they'll know. Ask them who the fuck Drake is. I think they'll know.
Any American that's really active on Twitter, as of today, they finally knew who our fucking prime minister was, because that shit was trending all over the world. So everybody knows who the fuck Trudeau is only because of this controversy. Prior to today, no one even knew who the fuck this guy was. They didn't even recognize him on the Raptors parade stage. Like, it's crazy how the influence of these Canadian figures. And yo, let's go back to Drake for just a quick moment. I saw our girl, our truly beloved fan of the show, Celine Dion, roasting fucking Drake, bro. I love it. I fucking love it. Yo, Drake, get off the dick of all of these Canadian or get off the vagina of all of our musical legends, such as Aaliyah, such as
Aaliyah?
Yeah, bro. Like, the guy got tattoos of all of these fucking artists on his goddamn skin. And now he wants to get Celine Dion on his skin. And Celine Dion said, nah, fam, you're not putting my face on your body.
Word? Is that what she said?
Dead ass said it. She said, Drake, we can do whatever, bro. I can invite you over. We can have dinner. We can go for drinks. We can sing together. You can autograph things for my kids. But please, don't tattoo, man. Don't tattoo my face. You know what her reasoning was, actually? Because, Celine Dion has like a long, slim face, right? She's scared that when he gets older, her face is going to look worse. It's not going to look too good on his skin.
Well, I also think,
and that's true, though.
Well, I also think, too, that it's pretty odd, It's pretty creepy of him to actually do that. So
yeah,
I could see an older lady like her being a little bit like weirded out by it,
You've never done anything with Celine Dion. Why all of a sudden now? I'm telling you, Drake is the biggest fucking attention seeker, dick rider. He's a dick rider himself.
But
you call me the dick rider, and you're a dick rider.
But he's very strategic with it, though.
Yeah, but
he's good with it,
fam,
George.
You got Steph Curry, you got Kevin. Yo, what are you gonna? Eventually, you're gonna dick ride so many celebrities throughout the years that you're gonna run out of space on your body. Then what? You're gonna turn into like Birdman and these other rappers where you put tattoos on your face and your fucking noggin. We don't want that. Just keep your shit simple, fam. Like, you got Owls, you got Lil Wayne, you got all this bullshit. Like, Game and all these other rappers have done it too, but I don't know.
But at least the owl, I understand. That's his logo, But everything else is kind of off.
Yo,
I don't know why the fuck you'd have like faces of NBA players like KD and stuff.
I don't know if he had their faces. I just saw that he had their names and like their numbers, 35 and then 30. right? Am I correct?
I think so. I don't know exactly.
And then his dumbass decided to cover that shit in the NBA Finals. What a fucking bum. Yo, Drake is a bum. I'm just really happy that Celine Dion, our beloved legend here, my heart will always go on for you, Celine Dion. Rejected the fuck out of.
Most def.
Yeah, so yo, what do we get into next, bro? There's just so much going on. There's snitching going on.
Bro, I gotta get into my Hadouken session
There's
real quick.
brown faces going on. You might as well get it off your chest. I wanted to get into something with you. What do you want to do? Do you want to get off your chest about how your chest was hurting you and how sick you were, or do you want to talk about relationship advice?
Both.
Ooh.
Both.
No. But before we get into it, the whole point of this is I want to get you, Mr. fucking Hitch. I want to get you, Dr. George Hitch, to tell us your relationship advice because you are Mr. Know-It-All and you know everything about everything. So we want to hear from you. But tell us about how you were dying recently and you got sick and then like daycare talk and how that shit almost killed you.
Honestly, okay,
Let
man.
me line up the Hadouken though.
Man, get all the Hadouken balls ready, bro. The red one, the blue ones, all of them, man.
Pokemon.
Bro, like straight up. Okay. So our son, he's only been in daycare now for 2 weeks, man. This is his second week,
Wow,
okay?
brand new. All right.
Okay. Or like I don't know if maybe it's his third week. I don't know. Either way, bro.
It's still new. Get it.
It's still new,
Yeah.
okay? The poor boy gets sick within 4 or 5 days at daycare. And all these parents are telling me, "Oh, get ready. He's going to be sick a lot." And I'm like, "Man, if that's what like daycares in Canada and like around the world are actually known for, bro, there's a serious fucking problem, okay?" But anyways, so I said, okay, fine. It can't be that bad. I'm sure he'll be sick a couple times. Day 4 rolls around and the poor boy is sick. Bro, he has a runny nose. He's sick. He's sneezing everywhere. Of course, then I get sick, as does his mother, my beautiful wife. And, bro, we've all been sick for like 2 weeks now, man. Finally, man, this is like day 3 of me feeling actually better. And, like, I had a flu game today. All of the Hadouken shit, it comes with the conversation I had at the daycare. I spoke to the director who tells us, "Sorry about your son being sick. We cannot avoid other kids getting him sick unless they have a fever." And I said, "What the fuck? Tell me, how the fuck does that make sense?" They're like, "Yeah, the only law in Canada is I can only send a kid home if they have a fever." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, don't you know that if fever or not, if a kid is sick, they're still contagious? Like, I saw this poor kid, like, the first day of his daycare with, like, a runny nose everywhere. Nasty. I'm like, man, like, this poor kid has to go home, man, and sleep. And as a parent, like, why would you be so fucking selfish to take your sick kid to daycare and get other kids sick? You know what I mean? And just the fact that they only call parents to pick up their kid when they have a fever is the most stupidest shit I've ever heard in my whole life, man. This is why kids get sick so often in daycare, because kids are coughing on each other, they're sneezing on each other, and the daycares are too pussy to actually mandate a law where a parent has to take off work to pick up their kid. I'm sorry, but your kid is sick, so that means that the parents are sick technically too, because they got to stay home with with the poor kid. Bro, the 3rd or 4th day, like, our kid was sick. We kept him home, man, because we saw everything coming out. So we said it's day 3 today. He's staying home. And he stayed home on day 4, day 5, day 6, because we're responsible. We don't want to get other kids sick. And any of y'all out there that try telling me as a pharmacist that kids getting sick often helps their immune system is the stupidest, most uneducated thing I have ever heard. And that's another one of those like Arab myths that we were talking about, George. There's no such thing as colds and flus making your kids stronger, only weaker and sicker in the long run. Because the cold virus, for all of you that don't know, it mutates every time it jumps from one person to another. So if I get you sick, George, and then that cold jumps to your family and to 2 or 3 people, and then I come into contact with the 5th or 6th person that got sick because of my cold, I could get sick again, George. Because that cold virus is is adopting parts of our gene, of our like DNA, and it's mutating so fast. That's why there's no cold shot. That's why there's no cold shot or cold like vaccine, like flu shot, because the cold, it mutates too quick. So even if my kid is sick now on day 1, on day 30, when that cold comes back around to him, he's gonna get sick again. He's not gonna build up some like immunity because he was already sick. And in fact, kids being sick so often at a young age, it puts them at risk of asthma and other problems like later on in life. It's just not a good look, George. So I give one massive Hadouken to the daycare industry. I'm just adding it up. Just fucking fire away, man. One more time.
Phlegm it the fuck up. Just a big ball of phlegm.
Just a big ball of phlegm that they're allowing all these kids to eat and share with each other.
George, are you ready for this?
Tell me.
It's the government's fault.
Yeah.
It's the government's fault. The government did this. They are
Explain.
causing everything that's going on in life. All of our struggles and all of our stresses and all of our anxiety is the government's fault. The government wants you to take your sick kid to daycare so that the government can make you... Yo, how much are you... I'm not going to ask you. I already know how much you're spending on daycare because daycare costs an arm and a leg. So you're spending all this fucking money. So the reason why the government did this is because the government wants your money. So they make you spend all your hard-earned ass money to take your kid to a place where he's not even healthy?
Definitely,
Get
bro.
the fuck out of here. Get that motherfucking...
Hadouken!
These bitch-ass fucking government-ass people.
And bro, the dumbest shit alive is the fact that even if the kid is not in daycare, you're still paying for that day. Straight the fuck up. That's
Yeah.
the stupidest shit. George, I even found out during the summer to hold his place in daycare. I gotta pay, even though he's gonna be with us like during the summer. How fucking crazy is that?
So
George?
they charge... Hey, yo, daycare. I wish I could bring back that Booker T shit because we coming for you, man. Sharamota. Oh,
Crazy.
my God. Yo, are there no alternatives, bro? Like, can we not just bring him to, like, other family members? Maybe Mama Dukes, she's not available. I'm talking about your wife. Like, I know I get it. Mothers who are on maternity leave and all that, parental leave and stuff like that, they can't do that forever. It's for a limited time.
It's
only.
hard on their body and their brain.
Oh,
you
for
know?
sure.
It's good to get away from the kids sometimes.
No,
too, right?
You need a breather, bro. I know, of
Most
course.
deaf.
Bro, I know some women who are like single mothers. They still need that vacation. They need that time away just to kind of like take their mind off
have
of
to.
their
Yeah.
everyday routine, man.
You have
I'm
to.
telling you, the government caused all of this, bro. They're behind everything. The routines, the traffics, all the maintenance for everything that comes in our lives, from our health, our cars, our phones, everything. Yo, they want us to break our phones so that we can spend more money to go get them shits fixed. They don't want to fix the potholes on the grounds because they want you to bust your tires. They want you to destroy your rotors and all that so that you can go to the mechanic. They want you to get into car accidents so that you can get that shit towed away. They want you to everything,
and also
bro.
insurance premiums go up.
Exactly. CCC. What is it? Triple C? No, Triple A. All that bullshit. Triple A. Yo, they want you to spend... CAA, man. You can see these nuts, bro. Like Laide with fucking the government, man. I'm telling you, the government's behind everything, George. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to listen to this fucking episode. The one episode of all the episodes, this is going to be the one they're going to listen to. And the next thing you know, it's going to be 1G in a pod because they're going to take my ass away, man.
Definitely, bro.
They're going to incriminate me, and then they're going to make me work with the feds, and they're going to make me point fingers at everybody. And then they're going to make me turn into fucking Takashi. But no, never that. So, yeah, man.
Okay, so George, man, I want to finish this pod on a good note, man. I want to talk about relationship advice. What did you want to know, bro? What?
No, because...
As the oracle, bro, tell me. Tell me.
Yo. George, man. So, because me personally, I haven't been in too many relationships over the years, you know, my life. You probably have. I don't know every single detail, but I know you've dated some girls in your life. What are the do's and the don'ts when it comes to dating? When you are in a relationship, when you are in the I'm getting to know her stage, because you obviously have to start somewhere. You can't just get into let me marry you type shit. You know what I mean? You can't get into the marriage stage before you get into unless it's like a prearranged marriage. In certain cultures they do that, but when it's not the case, Like, what are the do's and what are the don'ts when it comes to you getting to know a girl at the very beginning?
So definitely, dudes, you put all your shit on the table in front of her, okay?
Like, you tell her your intentions right away?
Well, you tell her intentions, like not like yes, but
In a
in a
PC
very
way?
calm way. But you also tell her, say, hey, like I am like this, I like this, I don't like that. So you put everything on the table, man, because the last thing a girl wants to do, bro, is have to learn these things 6 months down the road, 12 months down the road, and then, bro, there's a year of her life gone. And unfortunately, for females, they do have more of a timeline than guys. And that's not a sexist thing. That's the truth. Guys can fuck around till they're 50. They can find a 25-year-old, bro. They can come blast in her and they'll still have a kid. But like girls, especially ones who,
Yo, fam, did you just say cum blast? What?
yeah, bro.
Yo,
Come on,
fam,
man, it's cum
what?
blast.
Are you you're serious, bro? Like, I'm dead. Go ahead, keep going.
So, but girls, bro, they operate on a different time length, man. It's a different timeline. You can't fuck around with them, and if you're kooky, if you're weird, if you're not honest, if you're like not, if all your shit is not on the table, like if the girl is still at 6 months of like talking to you, like if they still have to guess if you're gonna talk to them, if you're gonna see them, how you are with them. If they're not 100% sure about you, man, then it's on you. It's on you to put it all on the table, man. So that's number one. Always my first dates, I put all that shit on the table because I don't want to waste their time and I don't want to waste my time either. So that's a do for sure.
All right, thanks for that.
A don't is don't let your excitement of actually like getting to know her convince yourself that this is the one.
Ooh,
Okay, so this is heavy news right here. Okay,
facts.
a lot of dudes, because bro, it's a jungle out there. It's actually very hard to meet a legit person. Dudes, especially for some reason, it doesn't happen with girls that much, but dudes, they are excited to like lock it down and like say, boom, like this is my final answer, like this is my final girl right here, you know. So they're so excited that like they're getting along with a girl, like it's not just a smash and pass type deal, that they're actually getting to know her, that they convince themselves that she's perfect for them. This is one like trap that you can't fall into. You really have to, unfortunately for dudes out there, I know you don't want to hear this, but you really have to cut your heart out of it a little bit. Obviously, you still have to show your heart to the girl, but you can't put your whole heart and allow yourself to get completely like just invested into her and think, okay, like this is the one. There's been a lot of dudes, including my own self, that have like wasted a year, 2 years, even 3 years
So you've
on a girl.
So you've had trial and error and you failed a few times.
Exactly,
right?
bro.
I
Exactly.
just want to make sure you're not perfect. That's all, Mr. Perfect.
No, man. No, man. I have like dated a lot of women, and like I've had experiences that were like very short on purpose, and then there's others that I said, oh, you know what, like, and I kind of convinced myself that like I like this girl a lot more than I actually should, or I would get along with, or I would think I should get along with her a lot more than I actually do. And that's because I fell into that trap. So that's definitely a don't. There's a lot of girls out there. Yes, it is a jungle. It's hard to find one, but you can find somebody. So don't stress about it, okay? So that's a don't. Another do is always be transparent. If you're still hunting or you're talking to other girls, you have to tell them. I know it sounds fucked up, but you don't have to phrase it like, oh, I don't care for you enough, I don't like you enough.
How would you say it in a correct way, man?
Well, it's very easy. If it ever comes up, and it's not a topic that you have to force the issue on.
Nah.
But if the girl asks, because a lot of girls, when they're getting to know you, they'll ask you straight up.
So, how many hoes you got?
No, they'll ask you straight up in a conservative way. They'll ask you, are you still on dating apps? Are you still using POF? Are you still using Bumble? Are you still using Tinder? Are you still using this? And you have to be honest with them. because there's too many ways for them to get turned off if they catch you lying, bro. Straight up, the girl can just make a fake profile or even activate her own self and find you on Plenty of Fish or whatever the fuck apps are out there now. Like back in my days, man, that was the one, but now it's Tinder and,
I'm aware.
and like Bumble and shit, all that stuff. It's very easy for them to find you, to actually find that. Or
they're the feds.
no, bro, man, it's not the feds, man. They just have dealt with so many dudes that are fucking liars. You can't blame them, man. Every girl that you meet that is like broken, they didn't come broken.
Someone broke them.
They got broken. They were 14, 15 years old.
Someone
they found their
broke 'em.
first love in school, and then they were at a house party and they caught them with another girl or a guy. Who knows what the fuck kind of shit they're into. But yeah, so no, a lot of girls unfortunately are broken, man. Even girls that don't have a lot of experience. It just takes one. It takes one time
To break them.
It takes one time to fuck them up, right? So make sure if she asks or if there's any way for her to find out that you're putting it on a table live. Don't try to lie about it, cause as like a lot of us know from experience, if we get caught with that shit, that's the end of that. And there's a chance that you could have passed up on a good girl because you didn't tell her like the honest truth. And hey, a lot of girls will be honest with you too and tell you, yes,
I appreciate honesty. Like I not only appreciate it, I need honesty too. Like
100%. And a lot of girls are honest and they will say, yes, George, I still have the app too. You know, it's not as bad as you think. And if they say no, well, tell them. Well, just say, hey, listen, I've been hurt like a lot in my life and I keep my options open. But obviously, like I'm here with you right now. I care about you and I care to actually get to know you fully, right? So that's dude number 2. And I'll end the spiel that I have with a don't number 2. And like a don't number 2 is cheat.
Ooh, well, that goes unsaid, man.
I know it. No, it doesn't, man. Because a lot of people out there, they cheat, bro. And it doesn't go unsaid. It's really important, okay? Just break up with the girl. I never understood people who cheat, man. Just leave the person. Because you're obviously not satisfied. You're not fulfilled. Just leave the person, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's important. Just leave and that's it. Don't worry about this shit no more, man. Go and do your own thing. And hey, if you pass up this good girl because you cheated on her and you felt like you had to break up with her, which was very noble of you to do, even though it's unnoble or like very pathetic of you to cheat on them, at least you told them the truth or you said, you know what, it's over, and you passed up on her. Yeah. Chances are that was a good opportunity or a good person to get to know, but that's okay, man. There's a big jungle out there, but don't cheat. A lot of people cheat nowadays, man. It's too easy, bro. There's even websites like Ashley Madison. You know what that is?
Oh, I heard of that. That's like people who want
They help married couples
anonymous
cheat.
shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me how fucked up that is, man. Straight up,
What's
right?
more fucked up, that it exists or that they call it Ashley Madison? Was it because the first
Or
cheater was named Ashley Madison?
or a few years ago when they had the leaks, Ottawa had the greatest percentage of people cheating on each other across Canada.
Yeah, I remember.
Crazy,
that.
eh?
I remember seeing those stats and saying how, Ottawa, you are filthy, man. Oh my God, Ottawa. No wonder why. That's why. You know why they're so big on there? Because our city is so boring. People are so. All they do is work, and then they come home, and then eventually they get vulnerable. They get lonely because their husband is working too much or the wife is working too much. And they're prioritizing their work ahead of the family or their husband or wife. So it doesn't surprise me that Ottawa is out here doing shit on the low because they don't want to get busted. They don't want to what's it called? They don't want to expose themselves. But then Ashley Madison ended up exposing himself with the whole leak thing. That was pretty dope.
Yes, sir.
That was not dope, but it was dope that for once Ottawa actually is known for something. You know what I mean? Other than fucking Poutine. But would you go as far as talking about maybe even marriage advice? I mean, you haven't been married that long, right? It's been what, 3 years, George?
The number one most important thing is communication.
So 3 years in, it's safe
Even
to say that,
till
right?
now, man, even till now, I have communication issues, and it shows because we we tend to bicker and fight over like stupid shit like every couple does.
Yeah.
And it always comes down to that. You got to communicate your emotions, communicate your feelings, even if you're afraid of the reaction of your partner. And a lot of people, they're not honest because of that. But if they really love you, they are not going to be mad at you because you feel a certain way about what they did or the way they said something to you. Communication is key, man. And it's even key, even if you're trying to date a girl for like long haul and you think that this is your wifey type, this is really important, man, straight up.
I think one thing that applies to whether you're only dating, you're in a committed relationship, or you're married is if you get into a fight with your significant other, fam, don't fucking go MIA for 3 weeks on your person, man, on your partner. Are you fucking dumb? Yo, there's people who do that, and it's usually the guy. Like, I get it, guys. They don't want to talk. They don't talk as much as girls, you know, when it comes to relationship stuff. And guys, they just sit there and they listen to what the wifey got to say and stuff. Like, yo, don't disappear on your girl for 3 weeks. Like, you're breaking her right there. You're basically making her go on Ashley Madison right there. That right there just made her sign up immediately. Give her 3 weeks. She's already on Ashley Madison out here talking to other people. So I definitely co-sign the communication tip. It's really important.
Every single couple, bro, they're always battling with the communication. It happens whether you've been married 1 year or 10 years. But the best piece of advice I can give you for any of y'all that are like newly married is that it's a process.
Ooh, trust the process.
It's a life process. It's never gonna be like completely owned and like dominated. You're always gonna have to work on it, man, and that's normal because as humans we get lazy with shit, so you always gotta work on it, man, straight up.
Yo, George, thank you for the hitch talk, man. We didn't want to get too much into it because we could literally just turn our whole podcast into a relationship podcast type shit and just kind of spit game and talk about our own experiences. But this was just one of the segments for the show. We could always do a part 2 another time. But I wanted to make sure to also bring up the whole wedding talk because our boy, our guest, James Muraj, the homie James, cousin Jimmy, he finally tied the knot. The marriage went down. September 7th was the day. The whole ceremony was cool because they did it at the, near the Saint Laurent, what's it called, that Hilton Inn, the conference spot there.
Okay.
We drive by there every day right after the ball, what's it called, off the Vanier Parkway, Coventry.
Okay.
It was nice. I thought it was cool. They had a nice little setup. It was cute. Yo, and not fuck it. I'm a stunt man. I was best dressed. I was definitely
George. I saw the
dressed.
I saw the blue suit. I said George is probably the best one there.
Bro, they
and also I messaged James too, and I'm like, man, I think George was the best dressed, wasn't he?
They announced it to me. They told me like, George, you won that award for best dressed, and I wasn't expecting it because, yo, I wore that suit only one time prior, and I did not think like, damn. But the thing is, people were looking at me like I was $1 billion, bro. Like I was on top of the Forbes list.
1 million trucks.
Yeah. So the wedding was cool. The music was good too because he was the one who came up with all the music. So we had some "This Is How We Do It." So aside from the the Lebanese, the Dapke, and all that good stuff.
Hizzy.
One of the dopest parts, and I think I sent you a clip of that, was they had like the gold brick pyro sticking out. It was like, and you call it the Ultimate Warrior. That was fucking funny. That's what they had. I'm like, damn. Like every time like something cool would happen, those pyroglyphics would just come out. And yeah, man, it was nice. It was a good night overall. I'm happy.
So
for
basically,
him.
what you're saying is mad props to James and his wife Kat.
Yeah.
God bless you. We hope you're enjoying your beautiful honeymoon, man.
Yeah.
James posts more pictures of his honeymoon on IG than I ever seen in my whole life.
Yo,
James is killing it.
Is he like I don't want to call him an IG whore, but is he an IG whore? Like, is he out here posting?
Just for the honeymoon, bro. I think he already like surpassed his posts all time. Just by posting the honeymoon, man, you're killing them.
Well,
bro.
the thing with Jamie is that he has shown me his profile before, where he would show me, and they're all vacation pics because he's been to Spain, he's been to Port, like he's went to go watch Barcelona play. It's his favorite squad. So he's seen a lot. He's been
I
to a lot
hate
of
soccer,
places.
man. Honestly, don't talk to me
Fam,
about soccer.
we're not talking about soccer.
Okay,
we're talking
okay.
about his vacation. Cuz.
Okay, good.
Get that ish out of here, boy, before I lay the smackdown on your candy. Yo, shout out to your boy Adam, who's rocking like the Rocky Edition Under Armours. I didn't. Yo, did you?
Bro, this guy's Under Armour from top to bottom. You don't notice that every week?
I could have swore I've
Bro, but he-
Nah, I'm gonna expose him right now because he was rocking Nike shorts today.
But the dude has the
Yeah.
Brahma Bull every week.
Yeah, no.
Shirt, shorts, and or the shoes though.
And-
sometimes
And remember when I snapped
that
pic?
Brahma Bull.
Remember that Brahma Bull yellow hoodie without the sleeves though?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? You need to go make your trip over there now before they probably like run out of them because they don't have any extra smalls anymore, I think, for you. If that's your size. I'm not really sure, but
Motherfucker, I can outbench your ass. I can probably lift you with one hand, bro.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker talking shit. Even as a vegan cut, super cut right now. I have better cardio than I ever had in my life, man. And George was there two fucking weeks ago when I smoked his ass 3-0.
Yeah, but I hit that
In
game winner.
bull.
I hit that game winner on your punk ass tonight though.
True. Man, that game, it still haunts me. I was talking with Adam after. We're like, fuck, bro, we're haunted by
You
that
don't
loss.
understand, like, well, you
Even
do
though we
understand.
smoked you the 2 or 3 times later.
You see, that was that's fine, but at least we got the one win, and that one win to me is more meaningful than the other two. Why? Because you guys were literally up. It was like game point for you. It was
10-3.
10-3, and then
Crazy.
10-4, 10-5, 10-6. Once it reached that point, that's when the mental broke in.
No, George, I'll tell you right now, as soon as it became 10-4 and I was gassed,
that early?
I knew that we were going to lose, bro. And I was trying so hard just to hit a shot. I was probably trying too hard. But fuck the ball
Yeah,
talk. But fuck
because-
the ball talk
No
because there's
rush.
ball next week, bro.
Yeah.
So
We'll be
yellow, man,
back.
you got to get your shit
We'll
ready.
be back, and hopefully we'll have more people attending this because, yo, we need that, like, full court press. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do half court no more.
what it do?
Yeah, man. So, yo, just to recap real quick, we got snitches, we got brown faces, we got weddings, we had people getting sick,
Daycare.
daycares. The government is out here ruining our lives because that's what they do. They want to take all of our money and make us spend, like, rent money, like mortgage money just to go to a daycare. And it includes the summer off, too? Are you kidding me? But, yeah, man. Episode 34.
In the books with my Ray Allen jersey. Bang! The shot.
Wow. Wait, say that again?
Bang! Ray Allen, bang! George, straight up, just to end it on a high note, like play that shot right now, man. Please.
Really?
Play that shot. Bro, go Ray Allen, game 6. That's all you'd have to type. Look at that. The first motherfucker. Just fucking hit me that, bro. Just fucking show me with that one time. No, bro. This has to be... Man, this is not live. This is a highlight shit. I don't want the highlights. Everyone, listen to this shit. George, up the volume, homie. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at Ray. Terrible miss. Bosh. Bang! Tie game. The best basketball moment in my life, bro. Best basketball moment in my
Why
life.
is LeBron complaining, man? He's like,
Because
"Where's-"
there's no timeout.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Fucking Spurs got a timeout for free,
I
homie.
thought he was like, yo, where's my headband? Because he couldn't find it.
Chris Bosh with the huge offensive rebound.
This shot, I would even place it even higher.
It's better than any MJ
No,
shot.
but if
Don't even start.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
This guy always wants to talk shit. I'm saying I'd place it even higher if it was the game winner. And it
Tim
didn't.
Duncan
Yeah, that's
out
true.
of the
But if it was-
game.
Look.
Leads to the
Look at
second
back pedal.
shot and clearly
Fucking
a
perfect.
Bro, look at those tennis ball calves, man.
Bro, look at that
Because
form
they were
right there.
trying
Look at the
to
arc.
prevent
Oh,
the
you walk
three,
up in a
they
limb,
take
eh?
Duncan out, who is their best
Bro, you walk
rebounder.
up in a lemon
Ray
like this,
Allen
buddy.
For
able
for
to
Ray Allen to do this late in his career,
and
you
not give
couldn't
the game
end your
back
career at a
three.
better level.
And oddly, and oddly, bro, this guy was practicing that all year. You know that?
Yeah, I know. We had this talk. I remember.
But the one he was practicing, it was him on the floor, and he stands up, and then he runs to the corner. Crazy, man.
Fam, it's just crazy. He's done so much in his career, like athletically and like offensively, when he was like at his peak with with the Bucks and with Seattle. But then the moment he joins them, even after the Celtics, he's never even done anything remotely close. Well, might be reaching.
Bro, he
but-
had 8 threes in one fucking playoff game for the Celtics. He was killing it.
All right, my bad.
Come
But
on.
I'm talking about a clutch shot like this. I know he's had game winners. Of course, he's always had game winners in his past. But for at
Okay.
this magnitude,
Look at this moment. This is an important moment, too. Overtime, bro. George.
This needed to be the game winner.
George.
Wow, rest in peace to that hairline, though.
Look. He's screaming. He's saying, "Get the motherfucking railings
George,
out of here."
This moment.
He's saying, "Get the ropes out of here, bro." Bro? I don't know if you saw Ray Allen's face.
Yeah.
He said, "Get the fucking ropes out of here."
This moment right here is the moment you had tonight. This is when they knew they were gonna lose. Once they knew it was going to overtime, they're like, "Yeah, we're screwed. We are not winning this game." This is the momentum. This was the whole being down 10-3, and then they came back. That is the equivalent right there.
George, I'll tell you right now.
That's the moment.
George, I'll tell you right now, and I know I've told you a
What a
million.
rebound.
Bro, yeah, that's a big man rebound.
Yo,
Bro, man's a grown man rebound. George, I know I told you a million times before, okay?
Yeah.
I know I told you. But my phone was exploding. People talking, man, oh, the Heat run is over. They got one chip. They beat a young OKC team. They can't beat a real team like the Spurs. George, no lie, I still remember the number. You know how many texts I had? 64.
Oh, shit, Nintendo!
And then, bang! And then me and my boy Roy, shout out to Roy Gharib, we
Yeah.
fucking insulted everyone back. We said, eat our dick.
George, if I...
Eat the dick. Because we woke up in a limit.
George, if
We
I
could
would have
pull
known,
up in a limit.
if I would have known you at the time, I don't think we'd be friends today.
I
man.
don't think so, bro.
I-
I was the most obnoxious Heedle you ever met in
Because
your life.
I blocked all of the other LeBron D writers and the Heat fans. I blocked them on Facebook that day, man. I blocked them on Facebook that day because I thought, yo, it's over. I was talking all the trash prior to that shot because I'm like, it's over. The Heat are the Spurs are about to win it. And then once that happened, they all came back to me and they said, "What the fuck you gonna say now?" No. I didn't even respond to them. I backed out and I blocked their asses.
You pussied out.
And you would have been on that list too. And then Lord knows if we'd even be out here doing 2Gs in the effing pod, talking about anything and everything. And that's it, bro. That's
What
it.
shot for you is like bigger, that one or the Kawhi Leonard shot this past offseason?
The clink. No, Ray Allen, bro.
It is, yeah, it's pretty heavy. That's NBA Finals.
If
shit.
they gave that Ray Allen shot, but in Kawhi Leonard's setting, yo, come on, it's not even a question to ask. But because Kawhi's was a Game 7, that Game 7 game winner, last shot of the whole series, is what I wanted from Ray Allen as a non-biased, like a fan.
I
you
don't
know,
want
on
shit from
basketball.
Ray Allen. I owe him a ring, man. I want to kiss that bald head of his, man.
Well, this is the
Bro,
closest.
but this
you
is
got.
why I bought the jersey.
Yeah, you can kiss that freaking jersey right now while you're at it. Look at this gay ass motherfucker.
Go fuck yourself.
All right, man. Yo, 2Gs in the pod, man. It was a good show.
Boo boo. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it, Georgie.
Yeah, I mean, actually, no. We gotta wrap it up nicely. You know what I mean? Just
And one sec, I gotta do a quick shout out
We
to
still
your
hustle
cousin.
till the sun come up.
Oh,
Crack
shit,
a
wrong
40
song.
when the
So
sun
hold on a
goes.
second. Hold on. Let me run that back. for
Georgie,
you.
I gotta give a quick props to your cousin.
How many cousins, man? Andrew?
No, yeah, man, Andy, bro.
Oh. Jimmy and Andy. You know he's gonna throw you under the bus when we go do our Toronto tour at his crib.
Andy, bro. I never heard a person like yell on a pod so much as like the pod you did with my homie George.
So
The
George.
whole episode he's yelling at you, bro.
So George. Yo, George, I've been dying to ask you. So you answered the question before I asked you it. So you did give episode 33 a listen, correct?
I did check out the first half an hour.
Yo, he actually got he low key was kind of salty that we didn't give him the same time that we gave cousin James,
Bro, this guy was yelling at you for 30 minutes. That's why I turned it off, bro.
Yo, it was.
I was overwhelmed.
No, but it was home court advantage though. Once that momentum started going down a little bit, everything went back to like, you know what I mean. We were level headed after that. But yo, shout out to cousin Andrew. He's definitely gonna come on eventually one day. I'm actually trying to get some like rappers out here in these streets, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been trying to reach out to like rappers, like the local ones. I want to see if they be down to come on here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cause yo, I want them to drop the mic. No. It's already loud as is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. We gotta end this shit.
All right, motherfuckers. Adios. We love you. Episode 33. It's called the Ray Allen shot. Straight up.
The Ray Allen shot, he says. 2Gs in the pod, baby. We out of here. You know what I mean?
We out.
You know what I mean?
We got what it takes.